going on, ladies and gents? Welcome back to another video. We are going to be rebuilding the New York Jets, who now also have Dalvin Cook. Actually, you know what? Let me just show you guys the squad. Like this Jets team is pretty deep with players, and we have obviously Aaron Rodgers, Zach Wilson, and Tim Boyle, and then running backs we have Dalvin Cook, Breece Hall, Michael Carter, Zonovan Knight, Israel Abanikanda, and Travis Dye. They have mad rookie running backs, right? Zonovan Knight, who's 1 year, Michael Carter, who's 2 years, Breece Hall, and they just have 6 running backs I could see them keeping. And receivers are great, just fast guys. We got Garrett Wilson, Mecole Hardman, Corey Davis, who I think should be traded, Alan Lazard, Randall Cobb, who's going to be Aaron Rodgers' go-to guy, of course, and then Jason Brownlee, who's a rookie, who I heard was turning up in practice, of course. And then tight ends is not too bad either. But offensive line is the one thing I think we need to really fix up. And Mekhi Becton only being a 75 is kind of interesting, because he was way better than before. And then D-line, we have John Franklin Myers, we have Bryce Huff, and Jermaine Johnson, which is crazy at that left end. Right end, we have Carl Lawson, Will McDonald, who was their first round pick, Michael Clemens, Ifidi. Bro, they have so many players. And then D lineman is just stacked too with their guys. So we're gonna just trade away some pieces. Obviously, I mean, I want the Quincy Williams being here right outside. I'm gonna keep him there just because he's part of the scheme fit. But what I'm gonna definitely do is definitely move on from a certain player like strong safety. We have a lot of that, right? So I think running back wise, we could trade Michael Carter. And then we could trade Corey Davis, and then we could help build up the squad even more. We also have trade offers for Bryce Huff. Let's see what they want for him. He's 25-year-old D end. The Vikings want DJ Wonnum. Steelers would give us a 5th-round pick and Marcus Golden. We get Kobe Durant, 2 picks. Dylan Parham, a left guard. Do we need a left guard? That's interesting. Do we need a left guard? I don't know if we do. Eric Stokes, a cornerback, and a 4th-round pick. That wouldn't be too bad. That wouldn't be too bad, actually. Because then we could, yeah, that wouldn't be too bad. But Darius Williams in a 7th-round pick. O'Shane Nixon-Mines. Elijah Mitchell, a running back. We don't need another running back. We don't need another running back. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm not really feeling those trade offers, but I want to look at our lineman situation. Let's because they said left guard. I mean, I'm pretty sure this team is stacked enough, right? Left guard is Lincoln Tomlinson, Joe Tippmann. Joe Tippmann's the backup, and then what? Offense, we run a West Coast zone run. Yeah, offense looks fine. I don't know what they was talking about, but maybe we could also move Mekhi Becton back to the left side. So I want to move on from Corey Davis. He has 1 year left on his contract. We could send him to the team. Wow, no team is interested in Corey Davis. Okay, well, I was not expecting that to be the case. But let's see the Browns, right? We're looking for an outside linebacker. Obviously, they're not going to give us Myles Garrett. We're looking for an outside linebacker. Someone that can fit our scheme because we run a 4-3. They don't know what B.J. Ojulari's potential is. They got Drew Tranquil. I don't think the Chiefs need another receiver, though. Drew Tranquil wouldn't be a bad pickup for the squad. But we got to see if there's any other players here. Bud Dupree. Bud Dupree's on the Falcons. Oren Burks. Azeez Ojulari. Nothing. I guess people don't really run this scheme that we run. You would think Frankie Louvu might, but no one really runs what we're trying to do. Akeem Davis-Gaither does, though. Akeem Davis-Gaither. What they want a left guard, strong safety. Strong safety we could possibly do. We still have Trey Dean. We have Jordan Whitehead, who has 1 year left on his deal. Maybe give them Jordan Whitehead? Nah, if we give them Jordan Whitehead, we got to get a pick out of this. We got to take a pick from them because, let's see. Take a 4th rounder of this year and Ashton and Akeem Davis. Okay, so they feel like that doesn't bring enough value. So we're gonna ask for a 5th round pick, and we're gonna give them our strong safety just to get a new left outside linebacker. I think that's a pretty good trade. That's a really good trade. So We just shored up that position. We just got some depth there. And then now I want to see if we could trade either Bryce Huff is going to have a lot of options, but see if we could trade for a right tackle. Let's say we trade for a right tackle, and still trying to get rid of Corey Davis's contract just because I want to be able to keep Alan Lazard, all the guys that are signed, and we'll keep him as the odd man out, of course. And any right tackles that I think are reasonable. I mean, Mike McGlinchey just went there. DeJuan Jones, Paris Johnson, and Kelvin Beachum. I can't get Paris Johnson, obviously. Yeah, I can't get those guys, of course. Sam Cosmi and Andrew Wiley. Sam Cosmi wouldn't be bad. They're looking for a quarterback, tight end, left guard, right guard, and left outside linebacker. Might have to go back for him, though. Because, like, the Buccaneers did the same thing with Tom Brady. They just built the squad around him, gave him exactly what he wanted, and they were on a win-now phase. So, we're going to be in the same way. We're going to give... But the thing is, they don't need a receiver, but I'm going to give them... See if I can give them Sam Cosmi. That goes through... So, we just cleared up some cap, got a new right tackle, moved Nakai back into the left side. And then, now I think the last position that we have to really... Oh, we still have the running backs and Corey Davis. So maybe we could just give them up for like picks, honestly, at this point. See if we could move them for picks. Wide receiver. Oh, wait, he's gone. Oh, okay, so we traded him. I'm stupid. But we can move on from Michael Carter. Give him to a team that could potentially use him. But apparently he's red everywhere. So, all right, what team doesn't have a good running back situation? So they have him... Okay, so it looks like the Ravens could use him. So we're going to ask for like a third rounder for Michael Carter. They're like, nah. All right, let's see another team that doesn't have a really good running back situation. But I think that's pretty rare to come out because, like, okay, Vikings, yeah. Yeah, we could definitely trade with the Vikings. See if we could take their fourth rounder, which would probably go through. Boom. So we just moved on from some players. We're going to now tweak the squad, make sure that no one gets cut, obviously. Wide receiver mentorship. Okay, so who's going to talk to who? Randall Cobb, yes. Jason Brownlee isn't going to be himself. All right, I just received +3 juke move. Jason Brownlee, you're not really going to play this season, so I don't know what you're expecting. We have one new injury, though, and it better not be someone very, very important to the team. Oh, wow. So, of course, when we trade away Corey Davis is when Alan Lazard wants to tear his bicep. And then Chuck Clark's obviously out for 42 weeks with a torn ACL. That's obviously tough to see. But we have one last week left for preseason. We're going to upgrade our players. We're currently 1-1. I just want to make sure that Randall Cobb doesn't get cut. Upgrade all these guys here. So, yeah, we could also take a look at who was eating in our preseason games, of course. So against the Panthers, against Bryce Young and company, we ended up beating them. Aaron Rodgers played a game, threw 1 touchdown, not bad. Zach Wilson played pretty well too. Okay. Zach Wilson didn't play too bad. And then running back situation, Zonovan Knight got lots of PT. So did Breece Hall. Dalvin Cook just didn't run the ball. And receiving, Alex Erickson did his thing. Okay. That's what I like to see. Sacks, defense, Quentin Williams, of course, is going to come through with the pressure. And now we're facing the Giants in the last week of preseason. Zach Wilson playing well, of course, so he's obviously not going anywhere. And let's advance that week. We end up losing 21-16. So now we have to cut 20 players. 20 players are now about to be out of a job. Sucks to say, obviously, but is what it is. And 20 players is going to be a lot. 20 players is going to be a lot. I mean, 20 players is a lot. Let's see. A tight end, Bruce Hector, bench D tackle. Can't even put him on. Yeah, I literally can't even put him in the, like.
What?
But Travis Dye is definitely going to practice squad. Zach Kuntz is definitely going to the practice squad. Kenny Yeboah, definitely practice squad. Marquise Spencer, we'll move him to the practice squad, save him, Same thing with Chaz Surratt, practice squad. Justin Hardy Sr. is a captain. Wow. Those special teams guys, so damn, that's tough. We're gonna cut Tristan Colon Castillo, Thomas Hennessy. Don't know what I'm gonna do with you. Malik Taylor, I want to keep you. Tony Adams, move you to the practice squad. I forgot we got a new tackle. So Max Mitchell is a bench right tackle. He's only 23 though, and then Billy Turner is definitely gonna be a backup tackle for us for sure. Israel Abanikanda is only 20 years old, bro. What? That's crazy. Sam Cosme, why would we cut him? Why would we cut Sam Cosme? I forgot I wanted to move Makai to the left side. And now that we moved Makai to the left side, Sam's now going to start at the right side, and I'm going to just trade away. Just going to trade away Dwayne Brown because he's 38 years old. 38-year-old left tackle, and I want to be able to have a young guy there. We have enough tackles on the team, so apparently we're in dire need of a corner, and the Bears need a left tackle. That's awesome, perfect. We could take Jalen Johnson from you guys, give you guys Dwayne Brown, and then you guys could give us Jalen Johnson, which I doubt could be a thing. But there's also Kyler Gordon and Tyreek Stevenson. But let's see, he has 1 year left on his deal. With a straight up trade, probably wouldn't go through. But I'm thinking for Jalen Johnson, I want to give them a high pick for him. I think he's a very solid player. We have lots of 4th rounders, so let's see if 1/4 works. Dwayne Brown and Jalen, yep, does not work. The package deal maybe 2 4s and Dwayne Brown for Jalen Johnson. Nope. How about? Well, I'll go as far as to give like 2026 2nd round pick, and then a 2024 4th round pick, and Dwayne Brown for Jalen Johnson. Damn. Then how about next year's 3rd then? A 3rd of next year, a 2nd of the 2026, and Dwayne Brown for Jalen Johnson. All right, awesome. So we just cleared up some cap, got a new corner to put alongside with Sauce and DJ Reed. So that's gonna make our cornerback situation really good. And now we still have 12 players to cut. And let's finish this. So week 1 is against the Bills. And they obviously have a stacked squad. Their defense is better than their offense, I'd say. And we pretty much have our work cut out for us as we are in the AFC North. Or not AFC North, AFC East, which is a pretty tough division. But this is what the team looks like. Offensive line is pretty solid. We have Makai back now at that left side. Sam Cosme is at that right side. Tight ends are pretty solid. And offense looks really, really good. I mean, Alan Lazard's out with an injury, but he'll be back soon enough. And we'll just have to work with these receivers for now. And defense has some pretty fire guys. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I mean, D-line is pretty stacked, I'd say. D-line is very stacked. It says we run a 4-3 cover 3. I'm going to just change it to a base 4-3 so we could actually apply pressure. Because I hate when it says that. So, base 4-3. Yeah, base 4-3 will work out better for us. And Quentin Williams will be able to wreak some damage, wreak some havoc with being there. So, perfect. It fits for everybody. And, yeah, I mean, I think these guys are going to perform really well. So, let's into the middle of the season and see how well we're doing. All right, so we're 2-4 on the season, which is so bad. So bad, dude. How are we 2-4 with this Jets team? It's Aaron Rodgers and a stacked squad. Is it simulation doing it to us again? I'm gonna say yes, it is. And we're facing the Giants week 8. They're away. They're 1-6. They have 26 players ready to negotiate. This is wild. This is actually wild how we're doing so bad. But statistically speaking, our offense is ranked 24th. Aaron Rodgers only has 6 passing touchdowns. With this fast offense, we only have 6 passing TDs. 6 touchdowns, but he hasn't thrown an interception. So I'm confused on what's happening here. Dalvin Cook has 9 TDs. Al Lazard is still not. Oh yeah, he tore his bicep. I forgot. So we're without him for a while. And we barely have any sacks on the defensive side. So, what is wrong? What is wrong? And where I guess I'll just try to change the offensive scheme. Try to see if that helps these guys out play better. Right, so we get our first drive on offense. Dalvin Cook wears number 33. He's just dumb fast. I see that Garrett Wilson is all alone on the left side here. Oh my gosh. Aaron Rodgers bombed to Garrett Wilson. He burns a Dory Jackson for the touchdown, dude. That combination is just insane, bro. How are they not cooking in real life? I mean, in the simulation. So we scored there. They want us to go for a third down, but I want Aaron Rodgers to do it himself. Big field goal kick. Defense is going through a tough patch. Another third down. Okay, we're scoring here. Okay. Defense needs help. We're going down the score, I think. Oh my gosh, this is like a back and forth effort here. But our defense keeps giving up points. Defense keeps giving up points. Can they do it? Another field goal kick? Yes, they do. Defense got to stop. Interception by Sauce. He gets another score. That should pretty much seal the deal. I mean, yeah, so we ended up winning 38-35. Very tight game against two very, very tight squads. Daniel Jones just went off on us. Aaron Rodgers had a 144 passer rating, though. 12 for 18, 214 yards, 2 touchdowns. Daniel Jones, 26 for 36, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Saquon Barkley went off, 18 carries, 148 yards, 2 touchdowns. Dalvin Cook, though, and of course he gets injured, had 16 carries, 116 yards, and 2 touchdowns. So it looks like Breece Hall was getting more playing time, of course. But not bad from the guys, not bad. And their receivers went off. Our highest receiver, I mean, Garrett Wilson had that catch. He went off. But other than that, we didn't really have much going from our guys. And then defense, no sacks from anybody. But Sauce got a very important interception, so I guess I can't complain. Dalvin Cook broke his hand, so that's great. We won't have him for the next 5 weeks. And then our left guard and our left outside linebacker will be coming back, so not bad. But Dalvin Cook breaking his hand is not what we need. But it's a good thing we have Breece Hall, so he's going to be able to see if he's could return to be our starting running back, right? And let's we're facing the 5-2 Chargers. I hope that it goes well, and let's see it. Jets ended up finishing the season 7-10. What a shock! What a shock! I mean, I did not expect us to have a losing season. That is very disheartening, considering that this squad was supposed to be a huge, like, you know, like, oh yeah, playoff contenders, everything, but we did not finish the year well at all. And even the Packers made the playoffs at 10-7. So think about that. Packers made it at 10-7. Our offense finished 9th, though, out of nowhere. Changed the offensive scheme. Our offense finished 9th. Our defense finished the worst. How does that make sense? I don't know. Even Zach Wilson played 3 touchdowns, 2 picks. Aaron Rodgers, 23 touchdowns, 5 picks, 106 passer rating. Only got sacked about 20 times. Like, Dalvin Cook had a good year, I guess. Garrett Wilson had a good year, but defense played very poor. Sauce had 5 picks, but we barely got anything on defense. I don't know why that's the case, but wow, what a very lackluster first season. And I wonder if next season could be better. It was Cowboys Bills as expected. Bills went 15-2, so Josh Allen, you know, cover Madden just went sick. And for Pro Bowlers, obviously Aaron Rodgers did not make it. Neither did Dalvin Cook. Garrett Wilson didn't make it either. Offensive line, when we barely gave up any sacks, no one made it, of course. Defensive side of things, I'm only expecting Sauce to make it, if anything. And Sauce did make it, but that's just about it. We need to do better. We need to do better. There's no way that our guys didn't really make any Pro Bowlers. I'm going to make sure that this upcoming year we are contenders. We should be contenders. And let's handle this offseason. Bills ended up winning the Super Bowl 21-14, by the way. So, yeah, he is a problem. Super Bowl MVP went to Josh Allen. Von Miller won Defensive Player of the Year. Jalen Hurts won NFL MVP, though. Okay, so things went a little bit everywhere, but Josh Allen went sick. He went sick. And, yeah, we have our work cut out in this division. Bro, and Aaron Rodgers retired. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So now we're stuck with Zach Wilson, dude. Now we're stuck with Zach Wilson. That's just fantastic. So we have the 10th pick in the draft. We can end up getting a lot of players here. We could get Malik Neighbors, who would be a really nice scheme fit, but he's not that good. He has C on everything. He has a C in catch and traffic, C release, C, like, it's not looking too good. We could also get a tackle, though, and then move Makai back to that right side. We could also get Emeka Egbuka, who's a playmaker at wide receiver. We could do a lot here. And I'm thinking Playmakers at wide receivers are what we need. I think the offensive line can hold up. We only gave up 28 sacks through a whole season, so that's not too bad. So I'm going to go with Emeka Egbuka and go with that and hope that he could be a game changer for us. A to C release, A to C catching, C catching traffic, deep route. And then he's solid, not that fast, but you know, we're going to need someone. We're going to need someone for sure. So here's the draft recap. So Egbuka was 75. We got safety, corner, safety, outside linebacker, another receiver, and another corner. So we filled up lots of depth on the squad. We're going to roll in with Zach Wilson as QB1. I'm hoping that he'll be able to help us out and not be a pain, because he had a year to learn from Aaron Rodgers, which I think is their game plan in real life, to have him learn. And ironic, right? We're playing the Packers, who made the playoffs. But before we sim through this season, I'm going to show you guys what the squad is looking like and all the signings we had made. We kept the offensive line the same. We got rid of the center and let Joe Tippmann take over, as we did draft him for that sole purpose. Receivers, we have Egbuka here, Alan Lazard, Garrett Wilson, Mecole Hardman, Philbin, that good stuff. Dalvin Cook, Breece Hall, very good. Running back situation is really good. Defense didn't really change much. We signed DJ Jones, who should help us out a ton on the defensive line, and we signed Andrew Wingard. So I'm hoping that we'll have a better than a 7-10 season, and that Aaron Rodgers left his mark on Zach Wilson to bring them to the playoffs. Wow, they went 4-13. Yeah, the Jets are screwed. Wow, a 4-13 season. That's just Madden simulation. It's the Aaron Rodgers curse. It's an Aaron Rodgers curse, pretty much. 4-13 is pretty wild. I'm not gonna lie. That is a tough way to go. But let's look at the stats, man. Our offense was ranked what? 31st. Defense was ranked 32nd. Worst offense in defense. 24 touchdowns, 13 picks for Zach Wilson. Not bad. No 1,000-yard season. No 1,000-yard receiver. No one had more than 5 sacks, I assume. 6.5. All right, that's just Madden simulation, bro. We can't do much about that. I believe in real life that they'll fare way better than amassing just 11 wins in 2 years with all the moves they made with this squad. So that's pretty crazy to me.